down immediately goes the receiver, and Orange makes the stop. Rodney Brooks and Kashawn Thompson made the stop that time on Santonio Marshall. But it is well shy, only a 5-yard pickup, and it'll be fourth down.
And a great thing as a coordinator, as a DB coach on that one, hey, we can play the yardsticks. It doesn't matter if they get a 15-yard completion. It's still going to be 4th and 5. Mm-hmm. So you can play soft, let them catch the ball underneath them. When they throw the ball, just come up and make the tackle. So a great job by Orange playing game situation, not getting up too close, allowing them to make the catch, but still coming up well short of the first down.
One more time, Luis Vidal on to punt. This is his 4th punt of the half. With 4:36 remaining, Peyton Wilson back at the 25. Vidal is going to kick it right to Peyton, but now it angles away from him, and it hits the 20, inside the 10, inside the 5. Boy, what a punt by Luis Vidal, all the way down to the 2. Southern Durham has not won the line of scrimmage tonight, but they have won the kicking game convincingly.
And that was a huge punt right there. And we're talking about changing field position. All of a sudden, you back them up to the 2-yard line. You get a fumble, you get a 3-and-out, you get whatever. They're going to have the ball with the short field. So right now, if you're the defensive coordinator for Southern, you're imploring your defense, hey, we've got them down here. Let's hold them down. They're probably not going to do anything crazy. They're going to probably run the ball up the middle. Let's just be smart. Let's get a 3-and-out. Let's get our offense back the ball with 4:21 to go.
Orange is thinking first downs here. They're going to put Ryan Puckett in the backfield. Orange putting 3 wide receivers. This is a surprising formation considering they're back at their own 3. Handoff, Puckett just grinds ahead and gets about 2 out of it. Just trying to find some elbow room here for the Panthers, and the stop was made by the heart of that Southern defensive line. Easton Sr. and Bobby Fuller in to make it 2nd and 8. The clock running. We're at 4 minutes remaining, and Orange leading 21-7. Peyton Wilson with a huge punt return for a touchdown. Jump-starting the Panthers here to this lead after they trailed going into the second quarter, 7-6. Orange now letting the play clock go all the way down. They have digital play clocks here at Southern, so Jackson Schmidt can see where the play clock stands. It's going to be a toss sweep. Marvante Beasley room over the 10 to the 15. Oh, Beasley was one tackle away from taking that a long, long way. It took the strong safety, Montrell Cooper, to make the stop and potentially a touchdown-saving stop, and Orange gets the first down. 13-yard pickup for Beasley.
And, Jeff, I'm the Panthers. I'm going to continue to exploit the outside. If you have a chart and the amount of yards per carry they've had running inside versus outside, the only time they've had success running inside is after those big outside runs. So if I'm Orange, I'm going to keep pounding the outside. Right there, if he doesn't cut back to the inside, if he stays to the outside, he might still be running for another score.
That was potentially huge. Handoff. This is Pascal running to the outside, and Morgan Pascal upended, trying to gain the corner, but nice pursuit by Ezekiel Jeanette, who leads the team in tackles for loss. And Pascal can only get 1 out of it. With 2:57 remaining, Southern has all 3 of its timeouts, and there's a 2nd and 9 coming up.
And the other thing you're doing if you're Coach Mose, you're like the Patriots last night. You're 21-7. Hey, we're not worried about scoring. We just want to run this 2:45 off the clock. Let's get off the field. We're up 21-7 at halftime. If we score, great. If not, let's just don't give the ball back to the Southern Spartans.
Schmidt employs an I formation with wideouts either way. Handoff. Beasley has room and a head of steam past the 25, and he dives forward very close to another first down. Going to be just a little bit shy. Marvante Beasley has been a revelation in this one. After he struggled getting out of the gates this year, he gains 8, and it's 3rd down and 1.
And I think one of the factors you may start seeing, it's been so cool all week long with the cloud cover and teams practicing, haven't really gotten used to that heat. And then all of a sudden today the sun comes back out, and with all the moisture in the ground, those big guys up front, it's just the heat's getting to them, and you start pounding the ball, they start getting tired, which starts opening up some running lanes.
And this game's been played at an Orange pace this quarter. Handoff on a 3rd and short. It's Puckett diving, and he is close to the first down. It's going to depend on the spot.
And, Jeff, I think he got hit behind the line of scrimmage, but it looked like he had a spin and kind of stretched for the ball. Where they spotted the ball, I think it's going to be a first down. That's a huge play for the Panthers to be able to milk this clock.
That will stop the clock. Puckett only needed about 2 feet. I think he got 2 feet and 1 inch. But he got it. And it's a first down to the Orange 29 with 1:37 remaining. I think Southern starts using timeouts after this play, trying to get the ball back.
I think a lot of it will depend on first down. If they get a good stop here on first down, make it 2nd and long, you might see them start using that.
21-7, Orange with the lead. And here's the handoff running to the right, and the ball is free. It is loose. Who's got it? Southern, I believe, fell on it. And they did.
Fumble on the play.
It looked like it was Puckett who had it.
Looks like the Spartans have recovered.
And the Panthers give up the ball. Orange is -6, giveaway takeaway now. 2 players are still down on the turf. Perhaps still fighting over the ball, but the referees have already signaled Southern football, and the player who came up with it for Southern is getting up off the pile, and looks like that the Panther who fumbled it is getting up too, and he was still fighting for it, I believe. That was Puckett.
And the one thing you can't afford to do right there, even if you don't get any yards, if you just keep it going with 1 minute and 8 seconds left, let's get out of the half. We're up 21-7. Right now, you turn the ball back over. Southern's got 3 timeouts. They got, 28 yards, 30 yards to go with 1 minute and 8 seconds. That's a ton of time in high school football to put it in the end zone.
I'm thinking they come out throwing on a quick change here. Let's see. Jalen Green with 1 minute and 8 to work with, as you mentioned, Chris. On first down, looks deep, going to gun it to the near sideline. The pass is caught by Burris at the 25, and he goes down at about the 23.
A very nice job right there by Keshawn Thompson tackling in space. And a lot of times that's what you see. You try to get the athletes for Southern Durham the ball with the ability to make that one-on-one move and create some yardage. So far, Orange has done a great job tackling in the open field, a great job of tackling in space, and taking away those big plays when they get their athletes the ball.
Southern doesn't call timeout. They got 38 seconds here. Not good clock management. Handoff goes to Strong. Flag is down by the umpire. That's going to go for a first down, but it looks like that's going to be a hold. Well, that's some terrible clock management by Southern. They were slow in getting the play off. And now there's 30 seconds remaining. They have all their timeouts, and now it looks like they're going backwards 10 yards because of a hold.
And, Jeff, you mentioned in high school football, you get a first down, the clock stops for them to set the chains. If you don't get a first down, it doesn't do you any good to take your timeouts into the halftime. So you got to go ahead and use a timeout there. You're going to think, hey, we're going to get a first down next time. We can call 2 plays in our timeout. So when they're setting the chains, we're already on the ball. We're already ready to go. So here, even if they get a first down, they may not have enough time on the clock to get the ball into the end zone.
It's 21-7, and now Southern calls a timeout. Boy, that is some strange clock management right there. It was clear that Burris was stopped shy of the first down. I have no idea why Southern didn't call a timeout there. But there's 30.8 seconds remaining. Here in the first half with Orange leading 21-7. Orange scored on its second possession of the game. Southern actually fumbled first in this game. Orange turned that into a touchdown after the fumble recovery was made by Keshawn Thompson. It led to a touchdown run by Mervante Beasley of 20 yards. Southern came back to take what is thus far its only lead of the game on a quick drive down the field that went 62 yards. It ended with Jalen Green running for 42 yards on a zone read. The extra point by Luis Vidal gave Southern a 7-6 lead, but in this quarter, Orange has scored twice. One, Jackson Schmid throwing to Cody Evans on a touchdown pass, and then an electrifying punt return from 65 yards out by Peyton Wilson. And Orange leads 21-7. With 30 seconds remaining, Southern with the ball. Luis Vidal is a threat from this range. He has kicked a field goal here before. And here's Green now throwing to the far end of the field. It is underthrown and intercepted. It is picked off at the 20-yard line. That was a wounded dove to the far end of the field, and Keshawn Thompson got that one. What a remarkable game. We've got a player down for both sides, but Orange is going to come out of this half here with a 14-point lead intact, and that was just a sloppy throw by Green.
And he basically just drops back. There wasn't really any pressure on him. I don't know if the wet football has anything to do with it, but you figure coming out of time with the timeout, you got your trainer out there, he's wiping the football down, or you put a new football in play, whichever you choose to do. The ball either just slipped out of his hand or he got excited and just threw it up. But right there, that's a DB linebacker's dream. The ball hangs up. It's almost like a punt.
And not only that, he threw it to Keshawn's end of the field, and Keshawn's been knocking balls away all night left and right.
Yeah, it's not ever when you throw a ball like that, nothing good will come out of it.
This has been a puzzling final minute from Southern.
And usually what you want to do is, say Coach Robinson is not involved in the offense or defense, usually you either have a coach assigned to clock management or time, or you do that yourself because your coordinator's thinking about what's the next play, what are we running. So you got to have somebody very cognizant about, okay, how much time we have left, what are the timeout situation, what's going on, because we don't want to blow it like they just did there.
Orange is going to take a knee. Southern is not going to call their timeout. And that's it. In the first half, Orange with a convincing showing here. And don't forget, Orange will start off the second half with a football. And the mindset now for Orange is you won the first 24 minutes. Make sure you win the next 24. That could very well be all that stands between Orange and the Big 8 Conference Championship. But for now, it is Orange leading going into the locker room 21-7. On Southern, as you're listening to High School Sports on HillsboroSports.com.
Whatever you need, whenever you need it. That's what you'll find at Handy Andy's, located at 7136 Highway 57 in Caldwell. Serving their customers for 32 years, customers can look at a wide variety of merchandise, from quick snacks to grocery items, and there's even hardware. Sit back on a summer day and enjoy a cool drink and chat with some friends, and if you don't have any, then make some. Remember the name Handy Andy's. You'll find their stock complete and their service extra friendly. It's not your everyday convenience store, it's Handy Andy's, located at 7136 Highway 57 in Caldwell.
A friendly welcome awaits one of the great public golf courses in North Carolina. Okanichi Golf Course is proud to be the home course for the Orange Panthers and the Cedar Ridge Red Wolves men's and women's golf teams. They're open to the public with memberships starting as low as $200. Okanichi is a locally owned third-generation family business with some of the best champion Bermuda greens in the area. Visit okanichi.com for more information, or you can call 919-732-3435 to schedule a lesson, purchase gift cards, or learn more about tee times. And come meet me at Okanichi.
If you need flowers for that special occasion, look no further than the Flower Patch in Hillsboro. A family-owned and operated business since 1982, the Flower Patch delivers in Hillsboro throughout northern Orange County, including Cedar Grove, Efland, and parts of Rougemont and Hurdle Mills. Stop by their shop in North Churchton Street and check out various gifts, including candles, vases, frames, scarves, jewelry, and novelty signs. Go to flowerpatchhillsboronc.com today for more information. The Flower Patch. Send a little sunshine today.
Angie, your purse looks great. Where did you get it embroidered?
Oh, thanks. My family got it for me at Happy Stitches in Hillsboro. It was a surprise for my birthday.
It looks so professional. Does Happy Stitches do only purses?
No, they monogram t-shirts, bags, stickers, coolers, beach bags, magnets, even Christmas ornaments. You name it, they do it.
Perfect. With the holidays coming up, I've been looking for something for my Christmas tree. I'll visit Happy Stitches today.
Call Wendy Allison at Happy Stitches today. Call 919-644-8455. That's 919-644-8455.
Well, one of the rare times that Orange finds themselves with the upper hand against their rivals from Southern Durham. And the Panthers lead this one 21-7. As we are at halftime here tonight at Spartan Stadium, I'm Jeff Hamlin, joined by Chris Casey. Very happy you're with us here tonight. Thanks for everyone, wherever you're listening here, all throughout Hillsboro or in Dublin, California. I have a special listener out in Dublin tonight who, like me, is a big fan of Rush. I mean the good Rush, the trio, not the other one. Regardless, getting back to this game here tonight, Orange, in a lot of different ways, this game has been surprising. Number one, Orange has shut down the Southern Durham passing game. Number two, Orange has come up with a steadier running game. Number three, Southern has had the much better kicking game.
It's definitely interesting, and it's kind of watching Southern run off the field. The times that we've done the games with Orange against Southern, even if Orange is up at halftime, you see Southern have that little bit of swagger, a little bit of energy coming off, say, hey, they got lucky, we're not playing well. But you see Coach Robinson getting onto his guys about jogging off the field, getting to the end zone, doing stuff. And I think a lot of that goes into they're just being used to being so successful. And they come into this game 2-3 And I don't care what kind of schedule you played, when you have that mentality of we win every game no matter whether we're playing 4A, no matter whether we're playing a Millbrook or a tough 4A team, and then all of a sudden they kind of have that little doubt in their mind. And you come out and you get the big turnover, which they had, and all of a sudden Orange goes down and capitalizes on it. And then you create a